This could be it right here. Black known for that Phoenix splash. Danielson putting the foot right to the throat.
Whoa! It looks like Danielson took the balance of Tyler Black away from him. He shook that top rope.
While they're arguing, here come the Wolves. That's it. This partnership looks like it's about to explode. Hi, folks. Welcome to the Ring of Honor on HDNet. I'm Mike Hogwood along with Dave Prazak. Dave, we just saw what happened last week in that tag team match. And the team, and I use the word team very loosely, Bryan Danielson and Tyler Black.
Yeah, they couldn't trust one another as tag team partners, and it's going to be very interesting to see what happens next between Tyler Black and Bryan Danielson.
Can't wait for that. Right now, we have a flag match in store. Claudio Castagnoli and Brent Albright.
Introducing first, from the United States of Switzerland, weighing 107 kilos, Claudio Castagnoli.
Now, here are the rules for the flag match. You see the two flags there, the Swiss flag, the American flag. The wrestler has to come out of the ring, get the flag, get back to the ring, put both feet inside the ring in order to be declared the winner.
This will be an all-out fight. Claudio, very proud of his Swiss heritage, proud to be very European.
And his opponent, proud to be from the United States of America. Last time we saw Brent Albright a couple of weeks ago, he destroyed Ernie Osiris. This will be a different match. Bottom line is to get outside the ring and go get that flag.
Trying to grab hold of Claudio Castagnoli, prevent him from getting to the Swiss flag, and the German suplex does put a stop to it.
German suplex, stopping to get the Swiss flag.
That's right. Claudio trying to get outside the ring to grab the Swiss flag here, but Albright trying to prevent it any way he can.
You know, Albright seems more intent on giving it to Claudio Castagnoli right now instead of going after that American flag. He wants to incapacitate him first, and then he'll go get the flag.
Well, both of these men need to do some damage to their opponent to weaken them so that they can't stop you from going and grabbing your flag. Over the top and to the floor goes Castagnoli.
Well, we saw Claudio right away start heading outside that ring, and now Brent Albright just taking it to him.
Came charging at Castagnoli, moved out of the way, and Albright had nothing but the steel barricade. One step ahead, very intelligent as well, Castagnoli.
And Castagnoli's had his moments as well.
Keeping his eye on Brent Albright, making his way toward the Swiss flag.
That's a big boot, and he fell hard on the concrete. Going after that red and white Swiss flag.
Why is the American flag so much bigger than the Swiss flag?
I don't know, but he didn't just kick the American flag, did he? He didn't just kick it.
I believe he did, and he retrieved the Swiss flag. I think that Brent Albright's ego is just so much bigger than Castagnoli's. He needs to have a bigger flag than him.
Oh, and he slammed him down on the ramp. Right on his back.
I don't think Albright is going to get up after that. Look at the damage done to the back of Brent Albright. Now all Claudio has to do is step both feet inside the ring.
Yeah, but Claudio's blocked away for Albright to get back. Shot right to the face. Well, that chair was there in a great place, and now the fight is on. It is on.
Castagnoli still with that Swiss flag in hand. All he's got to do is get both feet inside that ring to win this match. Albright doesn't have the American flag, but launches Castagnoli overhead.
Hey, he dropped his flag.
Well, yeah, a lot of damage was done with that maneuver right there. Couldn't keep hold of it.
Where does Swiss flag go?
It's down there on the floor.
Albright now has the American flag.
Claudio's got the Swiss flag again.
But he doesn't have his feet in the ring. Slammed into the barricade.
Albright trying to weaken Castagnoli so that he can get inside the ring with that American flag, but took too much time. Right to the eyes goes Double C.
Dave, this is a battle of pride for your country right here.
Castagnoli does have a lot of pride in being European.
Did he just stick that down in his pants? He did.
Well, he needs both hands to try to get the Ricola bomb, but back dropped on the floor.
I guarantee you, you would not stick the American flag in your pants.
Albright has lost control of the American flag. It is down on the floor.
But at least it's not in his pants.
Low blow by Castagnoli, but hey, anything goes in this match.
How many times do we have to see Claudio Castagnoli with a low blow? I'm getting tired of it, to be perfectly honest with you. Claudio looking at the American flag. What's he going to do with it? Do not desecrate that flag.
No, he's thinking about it.
Do not. Oh. You know what? If I could get down there right now, I'd go down there. Claudio, you do not do that to the American flag. Some of these fans are going to come up. He threw the American flag. You're right, Brent Albright's going after him. This is pride for your country. This is all about America and the United States and the freedom that we live for here in this country. We just celebrated the 4th of July, for God's sakes.
Trying to get inside the ring with the American flag. Claudio's got a hold of the foot, though. He needs both feet inside the ring to win. Claudio stopping him.
We let Claudio live here because it's a motto. Give me your tired, give me your poor. We allow immigrants from all over the world to come and live in freedom in this country, and he dares to take that flag and throw it into the stands.
Claudio with the Swiss flag. He had the chance to get inside the ring right there and decided not to. I think he wants to just dish out some more punishment or maybe just go to the other side of the ring.
I don't care about the punishment. It's all about the flag. It's all about pride for your country right now.
Well, both men on the apron, they need to step through the ropes and inside the ring.
Brent Albright is fighting for his country right now.
Well, the same could be said for Claudio. He's firing away on Albright. These fans are taking away Claudio's concentration.
And they're chanting, USA, USA. I'm behind you. I don't know, Claudio, maybe he should move back to Switzerland after what he did with that flag.
He's getting the upper hand here on Albright, doing a whole lot of damage. Trying to knock him to the floor. All Claudio has to do is jump in the ring.
But he doesn't have the flag.
I don't think he realizes Albright grabbed hold of the Swiss flag, and what's he doing to the Swiss flag?
The same thing that Claudio did to the American flag.
Oh no,
wait a minute.
Claudio, turn around.
The Swiss flag is where it should be, on the floor. There it is! Oh! USA! USA!
didn't even realize he no longer had the Swiss flag. Brett Albright with that big crossbody. Let's take another look at how it went down. Crossbody with the American flag in hand, both feet inside the ring. And Brett Albright does win the match.
He didn't even need the crossbody. All he needed was to get into the ring. Claudio Castagnoli looks like he's lost his last friend. I tell you what, he needs to get back in the back before somebody really says something, does something to him. I mean, you do not treat the American flag the way he treated it. Brett Albright, you are the man. He knew he was fighting for more than himself that time, and you saw the result. Claudio, take that Swiss flag and get out of here. Let's go backstage with Kyle Dirt.
Jay Briscoe, Roderick Strong, you each have a victory over the other one, and tonight is the rubber match. Someone's gonna break the tie.
Damn right, it's the rubber match. Hey, man, you remember St. Louis, Toronto? They was both hella matches, man. But I believe last time we was 1-1 in something, it was Madden football. And if I recall, Roddy, I believe I whooped that ass.
Actually, I can't recall that.
Come on.
The last thing I recall is horseshoes.
Come on.
You remember that?
Come on, Roddy. Hey, how about the beer drinking contest? Yeah, she was. How about the beer drinking contest, though, man? At the bar, remember?
What?
When I drank you under the table, boy?
From the mark?
Man, you crazy, man. You was drinking light beer.
Bro, I gotta watch my figure, bro. Count.
Watch this figure. What's up with this guy, man? Hey, but how about the tag titles, though? How many tag titles you got?
Bro?
Huh? How many tag title reigns you got? Huh? Because I can count mine for you, bro. I got 1, 2, 3.
Get your hands off me, bro. Tonight ain't about tag
It's the
titles.
rubber match tonight.
Man up, bro.
I got 5 tag titles.
This match is set for one fall. With a 15-minute time limit. I put you in the ring. With the man, weighing 180 pounds, Alex Sugarfoot King.
And Sugarfoot tonight will battle D'Lo Brown. We sent a member of our production staff out to find out a little bit more about the guy they call D'Lo.
I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to come out here and tell people what I've done or where I've been because, you know, frankly, they already know. So you take your little butt, walk back to your producer, and you tell him D'Lo said no.
His opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 265 pounds, D'Lo Brown.
You know, I'm glad to have D'Lo Brown here with us on HDNet and Ring of Honor, but that's not the way you treat somebody from our crew, Dave.
I agree with D'Lo Brown. His reputation in professional wrestling speaks for itself. He doesn't need to list his accomplishments. These fans should already know what D'Lo Brown has done, the championships he has held, and what kind of a threat he is inside the squared circle.
Yeah, but you don't have to have that kind of attitude for someone from our staff. You really don't. I'll tell you what, Alex Payne could make his career with a win here tonight. Maybe he'll show D'Lo Brown a thing or two. There's the Ring of Honor. We get the handshake. Oh, Alex Payne ducked out of it.
Well, he's going to have to move as quickly as possible, and that's just disrespecting D'Lo right there, mocking him with the head bob.
And throwing him into the buckles. You see the quickness of Alex Payne, but those fists having absolutely no impact. Payne may have quickness, but D'Lo Brown, as you can see, has the power.
I think Alex Payne is going to live to regret mocking D'Lo Brown just a moment ago.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, he's just punishing this kid.
Alex Payne, a youngster trying to make a name for himself. He knew tonight would be a great opportunity.
D'Lo is a world-class athlete, launching Sugarfoot overhead, and now just waiting for him to get up. A tribute to the great Muda right there with the Shining Wizard. Just a reminder to these fans of who's inside that ring. It's D'Lo Brown.
Brown asking for quiet. And then the chop right to the chest. Again to the chest.
It's Sugarfoot looking to capitalize right here.
This is his chance. Got the cover. Well, at least he got one count on D'Lo Brown.
D'Lo trying to pull himself back up. Keep your eye on Alex Payne. Oh, caught out of midair.
You get the feeling there is nothing Alex Payne could have done to hurt D'Lo Brown. It's over.
Here is your winner,
If you're D'Lo Brown, slap the porpoise.
The big powerbomb from D'Lo Brown put away Sugarfoot here tonight. Easy work for D'Lo Brown.
Total domination for D'Lo Brown. A good effort by Alex Payne. He's just not any match for D'Lo.
I think D'Lo just sent a message to everyone in the Ring of Honor locker room. He is not someone to mess with. And that guy better not mess with D'Lo Brown. He should take issue with the guy that sold him that shirt.
I agree with you. Hey, let's go backstage now to Kyle Durden.
Thanks, guys. Standing alongside me, Eddie Kingston. The question, why do you hate Chris Hero so much?
Real simple, folks. You see that logo back there? ROH. Everybody who gets into this business wants to come here. Nowhere else, because this is professional wrestling, where the art form is real, where the art form is true. Me and Christopher have fought all over the world. But the one place I wanted to go was ROH, and he knew it. And I know him. He's a great politician. He's very good at looking out for himself, doing business for himself. I know that. So I know for a fact why I was not part of this company. It was because of him getting up in the booker's ear, getting up in the promoter's ear. No, not Eddie Kingston. He has an attitude problem. Not Eddie Kingston. He doesn't do business right. Well, guess what? Now it's a new day, a new era, and I'm here. But my first and only goal right now in ROH is to take you out, Hero, because you do not deserve to be in this sport, let alone this business, let alone this company. Hero, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm going to kill you, because that's dumb. And I'm not a dumb person. But what I am going to tell you is this. I put this on my mother. I will cripple you mentally, emotionally, and sooner or later physically. Last of a dying breed, Eddie Kingston. Holla.
Very straightforward. There is indeed a hatred there between Eddie Kingston and Chris Hero. Back to you.
Coming up next, it is the six-man tag match between the new world champion Austin Aries teaming with Kenny King and Rhett Titus against Jerry Lynn, Eric Stevens, and Kenny Omega. It's going to be something special.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Colt Boom Boom Cabana, joined by my spokesmodel over here, Brent Albright. Yeah?
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're doing that.
Just like that.
And this is the art of professional wrestling. Do I consider myself an artist? Yes. Do I consider Albright a meathead? Yes. Watch this. Albright, how many grams of protein you've had today?
Let's say like two steaks, 2 chicken breasts, a couple racks of lamb, protein bar.
Meathead. Official. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about the art of styling. Yes, styling. We're doing a styling show and you're not even wearing a t-shirt today.
Bro, I look like Mr. O. Come on.
Like Mr. O?
Yeah.
Who's Mr. O? Bam! There it is. Why need styling when we're bamming me?
That's right. Bam.
Where are you going to go to get your official Ring of Honor clothes? ROHWrestling.com. Do you see it? ROH. I hope they put the graphic up there, otherwise I'm going to look like a moron.
Too late.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'm not going to tell you what to wear, but I am going to say at ROH we have some of the greatest apparel that you have ever seen. An ROH t-shirt, for example. Albright, you got one over there for me?
Sure.
For the people?
You want?
There's a red one.
You know, I don't think they get the whole gist. Let me put it on.
That's why we have a spokesmodel here at the Art of Pro Wrestling.
Bro, it's a little tight. It's a little tight. Hold on.
Come to ROHWrestling.com. We have t-shirts, we have hats, we have it all. Everything of your favorite ROH superstars and more. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Art of Styling with Colt Cabana and my spokesmodel and meathead friend, Brent Albright. We'll catch you next time.
Hey, Ring of Honor fans, on Friday, July 24th in Toronto, the best there is, the best there ever was, and the best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart comes to Ring of Honor. This special appearance kicks off a huge weekend of back-to-back Toronto ROH shows. Saturday the 25th, the 16-time world champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Get your tickets now at ROHWrestling.com.
Welcome back to the Ring of Honor on HDNet. Dave, what a tag team world title match we had last week.
The American Wolves retained the World Tag Team Championships against Bryan Danielson and Tyler Black. It all came down to Tyler and Bryan not being able to work as a unit. They weren't on the same page. They couldn't trust one another, and tempers flared between those two men once again after the match.
Whatever issues they have, Dave, they're going to be settled 2 weeks from now. It is Danielson and Black 3. We have seen some great matches from these two, and now with the tempers being what they are, it should be something special in 2 weeks.
And coming up next, the six-man tag team matchup. But let's take a look at how Austin Aries became a two-time ROH World Champion.
The belt that Austin Aries won. And you know Jerry Lynn, now the former champion, wants a shot at Aries in this six-man. And look at Aries gloating at Lynn. Jerry Lynn is livid. It's one thing to win the title. It's another to gloat about it.
Now Jerry Lynn wants to get his hands on Aries once again, but he's out on the apron. He's going to let Kenny King perhaps start this matchup for his team. It'll be interesting to see how Jerry Lynn, Kenny Omega, and Eric Stevens work as a team. We know that Aries, King, and Titus have experience as a three-man unit. And it is going to be Aries starting the match for his team.
And Lynn wants to start for his, but Kenny Omega says, no, I got it. In a way that only Kenny Omega can say.
Austin Aries is a very confident man. He made history. The first man to win the ROH World title for a second time. Of course, his first title reign was after defeating Samoa Joe at Final Battle 2004.
One thing I'll give Austin Aries, not only does he have athleticism, he's got incredible strength for his size.
And a lot of quickness. The same can be said for Kenny Omega. But it was the world champion getting the better of Omega on that exchange. In comes Retsky the jet ski.
Red Titus addicted to love.
He's got shoulders like boulders.
And he just backed into Todd Sinclair. Wonder what Todd thought about that.
Cranking away on the hammerlock. Omega trying to counter, and he does. Grabs that side headlock on Omega.
Clotheslined him.
Look at the confidence in Red Titus.
Omega's got a lot of versatility. We've said this before, but he does have really good athleticism. What I like, he's got hops. I mean, he can get up.
And he has an unorthodox style that sometimes takes his opponent off guard. And that's
Was that the hotel room key he threw at Red Titus? Fell out of his trunks. Oh my.
Well, you never know when Red Titus might come across a beautiful woman, needs to hand out one of those hotel room keys, but right now, these two men have history with one another.
King and Omega. Speaking of Titus a moment ago, and that key right there, I guess Omega's not Red Titus's type.
No, not at all. And doing damage to Kenny Omega in the corner, the referee making sure that Eric Stevens stays on the apron. No tag was made. There's that athleticism from Omega to make a tag.
And Eric Stevens into the ring now. Tag was made.
That room key is still on the canvas.
Eric's a runaway train here going after Kenny King. Hey, Dave, maybe you want to go get that key, huh?
Absolutely not. No, he's not my type either. Where are the beautiful women at ringside? I was waiting to see them.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in Kenny King. Didn't bring him to the ringside this time like we saw a couple of weeks ago.
Great momentum right there from Eric Stevens, able to bowl King over with the shoulder tackle. Great
Power being shown by Stevens. And a chop to the chest. A tag to Jerry Lynn.
Bit of teamwork right there from Stevens and Lynn. And Austin Aries stepping inside the ring. Thought better of taking a shot at the former champion right there.
I don't think Austin Aries wants any part tonight of the former champion.
He's waiting for the right moment to strike.
Well, Jerry Lynn, meanwhile, can't wait till he could get in the ring with Austin Aries. Again, a 2 count there. And Kenny King, I think he's bleeding in the mouth.
Would not surprise me. Very physical athletes here in ROH. Reversal of the whip. Referee tied up. Austin Aries tripping up Jerry Lynn, and the referee didn't see it. Modified chinlock right there from Kenny King.
Now Aries wants to tag. Got it. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Lynn and Aries with King holding on to him.
See, Austin Aries was just waiting for the right moment to tag himself into the match and do some damage like only the world champion can. It's almost too easy.
And Red Titus holding on to him.
Aries apologized. Oh, but it's Jerry Lynn firing away on Aries.
Chops to the chest for Jerry Lynn.
Aries puts on the brakes and tags himself out. Get in there, Rhett. Or Kenny.
You can tell, Dave, you can tell tonight that Austin Aries wants no part of Jerry Lynn. And Jerry Lynn tags out, going outside the ropes. Here comes Kenny Omega. Well, look at Jerry Lynn, far side of your screen. He dove off of the ring and into Red Titus.
And now it looks like Kenny Omega is thinking about flying himself. Up to the top, but there's Austin Aries to put a stop to it.
Oh, that hurt. His chest right on that top rope.
He's just clutching his throat, it looks like. A lot of damage done by the world champion right there. combination of maneuvers from Rhett Titus. Cover.
Only a count of 2, near fall.
And cutting the ring in half, trying to keep Kenny Omega away from his partners. Nice side slam from Aries.
Austin can't keep him down for the 3 count. Look at Austin shouting over to Jerry Lynn. You want a piece of me? Come on.
Great momentum on the elbow drop. And Aries grabbing hold of Kenny Omega, preventing him from slapping the hand of either Jerry Lynn or Eric Stevens.
Right into that top buckle, and the tag is made to Kenny King.
You know, King wants some payback. He wants to put away Kenny Omega in this matchup. And he just might do it after that maneuver. Dumped right on his head. Oh, but he kicked out.
Omega struggling a bit. King gets the tag. Now it's Rhett Titus's turn. Titus, his knees right on the chest. Again, Omega kicks out, but he needs to tag out.
Now, Lynn and Stevens are trying to encourage him. But Rhett Titus trying to prevent him from getting to his corner and making that tag.
There's Titus with that thrust that I think costs him so much because it wastes time in the ring.
You know, Rhett didn't have to stop.
Just like that. Exactly what I was talking about. You waste time with that dumb thrust. It's going to cost you.
But he did prevent Kenny Omega from getting to his corner and making the tag, and Aries back on the warpath. Just smacking him upside the head. Could it be brainbuster time?
Had hold of his hair.
Hey, that looked like a low blow to me.
And the tag's made to Jerry Lynn. And what does Austin Aries do? He tags out as soon as Jerry Lynn came into the ring.
I think that's smart on Aries' part.
Yeah, because Austin knows he's not long for the world if he gets in there against Jerry Lynn.
Big DDT from Lynn.
And Aries diving in to break it up. Now, look how quickly Aries gets right out of that ring.
That took the attention of Jerry Lynn and allowed Kenny King to strike.
Yeah, Austin Aries is hiding behind his guys, and again, he wants nothing to do with Jerry Lynn. Kenny King does, though. On almost fall. Only a count of 2, says referee Todd Sinclair.
It's about 2.5. Double team work here from Kenny King and Rhett Titus. But Jerry Lynn battling both of them and sends them together.
Lynn makes the tag to Eric Stevens. He's been waiting for this. Stevens got a lot of energy, and he goes to work. Throws Rhett Titus right into Kenny King. He is a runaway train. Oh, Aries came out of nowhere.
The train was derailed by Austin Aries. IED in the corner. That sent Stevens to the floor. Hey, turn around, Austin. Jerry Lynn. Oh, he boots him in the gut. Oh, they just saved Austin Aries from the cradle pile driver.
And there's Kenny Omega.
Omega standing tall inside the ring.
And will we see him outside the ring? A backflip! He took out Titus and got hard at Kenny King. Very impressive.
Great agility shown by Kenny Omega. The moonsault press to the floor. Wipes out 2 of his opponents and brings it back inside.
Red Titus back inside the ring, and Kenny Omega still going to work.
Hey, the referee's tied up.
Austin, there's the belt again. He hit him with the belt again.
And the referee didn't see it. He was occupied.
He did this a few weeks ago when Jerry Lynn still had the title. Now Eric Stevens on Red Titus. That's it. Eric Stevens gets it done.
Here are your winners and team Eric Stevens.
That title is all that matters to Austin Aries, and he'll leave here tonight with his title intact.
Eric Stevens had Red Titus, drove him down into the canvas, and got the 3 count for his team.
You know, this championship issue is still not over. And speaking of championships, let's take a look at how the American Wolves won their tag team title.
Oh, the alarm clock. And now super kick, German suplex combination.
Ring the wall, that's how we do it. That's Ring of Honor.
Generico up top.
El Generico delivered. Here comes the... Oh, my! He got pushed. He got pushed outside the ring. This is all on El Generico now.
Oh, but it's all legal in this match. They've got Generico up.
And Generico smashed into the table. He is down. This warrior is down.
New champions! Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards have claimed the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles.
Coming up next week, another 6-man. Kenta will join Steen and Generico, and Chris Hero will join the American Wolves.
And there's a lot of history between Kenta and Davey Richards, and they will renew that rivalry in 6-man tag team action next week.
Speaking of history, the guys in our main event tonight have quite a history, Dave.
Yes, a bit of a friendly rivalry based on athleticism between Roderick Strong and Jay Briscoe. They faced one another back at Stylin' and Profilin' in St. Louis, which saw Roderick Strong defeat Jay Briscoe. And they had a rematch, again, very athletic, very back and forth, at the Tag Title Classic event in Toronto. And they will face one another, the rubber match here tonight, your main event.
Still recovering from that knee injury, will be just outside the ring encouraging him on. And he won against Roderick Strong last time they met. We've been told that Nigel McGuinness has asked for some time tonight before we go off the air. Not sure what he's up to, but we'll find out right after this match.
His opponent from Temple, Florida, weighing 215 pounds, Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong won the match, as you said, Stylin' and Profilin' during that event. So here is the rubber match.
Now, it's not just a wrestling rivalry between these two men, as they mentioned, drinking rivalry, video games, just about everything. It tends to go back and forth depending on which day they are battling. Who will come up with a victory in this tie-breaking contest, Hall?
I wonder who wins at tiddlywinks between these two guys. They do a lot of competitive things against each other.
Jay Briscoe does have those 5 World Tag Team title reigns under his belt, more than Roderick Strong.
But I liked what Roderick Strong said in it. Match like this, tag team title doesn't mean a thing.
No, that's very true. They both have a lot of accomplishments, but neither have held the ROH World Championship as of yet. They don't have singles title reigns under their belt, and this is all about singles competition. Mark Briscoe just in the corner for some moral support for his brother here this evening. Jay basically forced to become a singles wrestler while Mark is still rehabbing that knee.
Well, the Briscoe brothers, quite a formidable tag team. I'm sure we'll see them together before too much longer.
One hell of a singles outing recently here on HDNet between Roderick Strong and Kenta showed just how hard Roderick can hit with those chops.
Roderick actually lost that match to Kenta, so you know he wants to get back on a winning track here tonight.
Without a doubt. But it is Jay backing him up against the ropes. Leapfrog from Roderick, and again.
There you see the athleticism of these two.
It's Jay Briscoe coming up with the armbar on Roderick Strong here. Both men in great physical condition.
In the competition like this, it is often the first mistake or the biggest mistake that will cause a loss.
Exchange the advantage here. It is a feeling out process in a match like this.
Really, neither wrestler has an advantage here now. Although Briscoe got popped in the nose, he really felt that.
Yeah, the bottom of the boot of Roderick Strong connected with the nose of Jay Briscoe.
There, a chop to the jaw, and Briscoe answers back.
And now it's just a forearm fight. Not so much hold-for-hold wrestling. It's about who can hit the hardest right now.
Well, we know that Roderick Strong in that forearm, he can really hit it hard, as you saw there.
He turned the chest of Kenta purple with his repeated chops during their contest. Of course, he likes to target the back of his opponents as well for the stronghold in the Boston Crab.
Up on the ropes.
Now Roderick took a chance and Jay swatted him right out of midair.
There's a chop by Jay Briscoe right to the chest.
He's giving it right back to Roderick. This time Roderick eats the boots of Jay Briscoe.
Strong able to keep this match going.
Into the buckle he goes, and Jay charges. It's been positioned. Boot right to the side of the head.
But I still say neither wrestler really has an advantage right now, although that last boot to the head stung Roderick Strong a little bit.
And neither man with a decided advantage. It has gone back and forth, but that was how their first two matches went. They exchanged the advantage. It was anybody's ball game right down to the very end. And as you said, Hogg, it might come down to who makes the first big mistake.
Strong just got popped in the gut a moment ago.
Able to drive the shoulder into the midsection and the face into the turnbuckle.
Only a two. This extremely competitive here. Two very even fighters. These wrestlers have split the last two times that they have wrestled. Briscoe won the last time out. Strong the time before that. And you can see why they're so even watching them here tonight.
Running forearm right there from Roderick Strong. Combination of maneuvers, but Jay able to counter and drove Roderick face first into the turnbuckle.
Now got his leg, got him. Oh, I thought he had him pinned there. Count of two. Near fall for Jay Briscoe.
These are two very competitive wrestlers. Two just competitive men be it in a wrestling match or anything else in life. It's pretty amazing that they can beat the living hell out of one another in a match like this and remain friends at the end of it.
Dave, I'll tell you this, never let you kick me in the face like that, that's for sure. I don't think you tried, though.
Not at all. Slingshot right there from Roderick Strong. These athletes are certainly one of a kind.
Well, you see Mark Briscoe trying to encourage his brother, who is in some amount of pain right now.
Oh, this match is taking its physical toll.
But we have not had that big mistake by either man.
Roderick with the crucifix. Gets a 2 count. And Jay plants him with authority.
And that was just sheer power. And another near fall. Briscoe thought he had the match right there.
More encouragement from Mark Briscoe at ringside. This very physical contest taking its toll on both wrestlers.
But I think, Dave, you'd still have to say that this match is dead even still right now.
Without a doubt. Able to knock Jay Briscoe to the floor with that kick right upside the head. Roderick lands on his feet, and it's Jay connecting with the big boot.
Boy, Roderick Strong might be knocked out. I don't see him moving.
Jay got all of that boot.
That might have been the big mistake right there.
Well, let's see if Jay can pull home the victory now and follow up. He does have Roderick Strong stunned.
Strong hit that mat outside the ring awfully hard. Flying into him is Briscoe. No, only 2.
Into the stretch plum he goes. Submission predicament. Roderick could potentially give it up or pass out in a hold like this. He's trying to hang in there.
Knowing Roderick Strong, it'd take a whole lot for him to submit.
He worked his way out of the hold and back at a standing position. Hot shot right there. And the backbreaker.
Again, Briscoe gets out of it. Both of these wrestlers getting worn down a bit, but this is still even.
Oh, he's going for the Boston Crab or the Stronghold. Countered by Jay Briscoe. Oh, that was so close. Gutbuster from Strong. But before he could connect with the running boot, it was Jay connecting with Roderick first.
Neither wrestler is moving on the ring. Mark shouting to his brother to get up. Got his hand on the ropes. It is still dead even between Roderick Strong and Jay Briscoe.
Those men back up. Oh, what a chop.
How about one right back at you? This is what you see when you get 2 guys so evenly matched going at each other.
It's incredible they're still both on their feet. Death Valley driver from Jay Briscoe.
That might be it. Let's see. Covers him. No! How did Roderick Strong recover?
He dumped him right on his head. Had to hesitate before going for the cover because he is so worn down. He's thinking about the Jay Driller, the butterfly pile driver. This could earn Jay the victory.
Dave, I thought for sure that it was over.
Well, if he hits this move, it will be over, but Roderick feels it coming and is blocking the attempt.
Well, if you're Roderick Strong, that's the last place you want your head. He made the most of it.
Great counter. Big clothesline from Jay.
Roderick Strong is beat. 2. How close can you come?
Oh, Roderick wants this victory so badly. He doesn't want to fall here in this tie-breaking matchup between these two athletes.
Both of these guys want this very, very badly.
Back to the stretch plum goes Jay Briscoe. Will it work this time to force Roderick Strong to tap out or pass out? Oh, Roderick was on top right there, but only got 2.
This might come down to just who has the best leverage. Gut buster right there.
And the Gibson driver.
So close again.
Roderick grabs hold of the legs. And he's got the Boston Crab cinched in.
Now if you're Jay Briscoe, you gotta get to the ropes. You have to get there. It seems so far away, I know, for Jay Briscoe, but his only chance is to get to those ropes. Gotta get there. Strong will not let go of that hold. There's the tap out. It's over. Briscoe had no choice. What a tough decision he had right there. He had no choice. He had to tap out, Dave.
Oh, he tried to get to those ropes, but Roderick Strong converted from the Boston Crab into the stronghold, had that knee right into the back, and that world of pain that Jay Briscoe found himself in forced him to tap out. I mean, such a great rivalry between these two men, these two friends, but Jay Briscoe realized just how far away from the ropes he was, and as you said, Hawk, he had no choice but to tap out, and on this night, Roderick Strong was the better man.
There's the tap out. Roderick Strong, the victor.
But what a fantastic contest between these two great athletes.
You know, this has been a rivalry built on friendship, as you see, the hand extended, but that friendship really being tested a little more heated right now. You may remember we told you Nigel McGuinness wanted to have a word. Well, he's backstage right now with Kyle Durden.
We heard it earlier, the request was made. Now, Nigel McGuinness.
I told you before things were going to change, and things certainly have changed. Austin Aries is the Ring of Honor World Champion. You doubted me before. Don't make that mistake again, wankers. Because next week, I'm going to come out here and things are going to change again. Because I'm going to tell you who's going to be the next Ring of Honor World Champion. All right, love.